Northwest DC. I did have a good job as a records clerk at a major law firm for 15 years, but I lost it because I could no longer perform my duties because of the severe osteoarthritis in my right hip, knees, and feet. Without that job with disability payments, I find it really difficult to pay my rent. I have been going back and forth fighting for my SSDI and my IDA for the last 4 years. I have completed certificate training in medical billing, coding, and terminology in Northern Virginia Community College, and right now I am a sophomore working on my BS degree in Health and Human Services. But I still cannot get my foot in the proverbial healthcare door because every prospective healthcare employer wants at least a minimum of a year experience. Even the temporary agencies will not place me without that 1 year of experience. I am stuck between a rock and a hard place, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I am behind on my rent, and every day that I come home from trying to make something happen, I'm worried that that eviction notice will be embarrassingly taped to my front door. I am blessed that I do have a place to live at the present time, and I like to stay there. My rent is $600 per month, and it's in a decent neighborhood, but my position there is tenuous at best. I have received rental assistance twice in the last 4 years, but that's not easy either. It's like pulling teeth getting that money, and you're never certain that they're going to give you the money, so you're always on pins and needles. I'm on the public housing voucher waiting list, but right now that's just unrealistic for me. Unless you're disabled, have kids, or homeless, you've got no chance of getting that kind of housing. There has to be something, some way to subsidize my landlord to make sure that she receives her rent when I am unable to pay my rent. I've never sat around just waiting for someone to hand me something, but I need some help right now. I don't want to become a statistic. Living on the streets, you're nothing but an animal, and people just shouldn't be treated that way, especially in the nation's capital. If I wind up on the street, I will be forced to do whatever it takes to keep myself safe. It will cost the city more money if I wind up in a shelter or on the streets than if the city invests in affordable housing now before the problem starts. I can guarantee you, if you invest in me now, the taxpayers will not have to worry about giving me 3 hots in a cot later, if you know what I mean. Someone has to help hardworking professional people who have held down jobs for years, who have secondary educations, who have always paid their taxes, and have contributed to society. We need help now. We need a hand, not a handout. My council member, Miss Bowser in Ward 4, she could have been more help to me, but all I got from her office was that she did not have any constituent money available for rental assistance. But later on, I found out that other council members in the other wards, they had constituent money to help their people with rental assistance. Housing is crucial to all of us. I need a home. I need a home to think. I need a home where I can plan my future. I need a home I can take a hot shower in privacy. I need a home where I can pray to my God. I need a home where I can call my home. Having low income affordable housing is absolutely necessary for me and others like me. Thank you again for the opportunity to testify. I hope you do something about this.
I'm speaking on behalf of Ashley Davis, who's not feeling well at the present time. Presently, me and my daughter, Angelique Lewis, are homeless. My daughter and I are considered single adult females because she's 25. She's not considered as a child. Both me and my daughter have severe medical problems. I was born with congenital heart defect. I have breathing problems, muscle and joint pain, sleep deprivation, and major depression. And Angeles suffers with with breathing problems, joint and muscle problems, severe headaches, hormonal problems, and has a very weak immune system as well as major depression. Being homeless and having depression has made it even worse. Having the health issues that we have and being in this situation has put a real toll on our health, physically as well as mentally. Neither one of us has the stamina to continue on living under the strenuous structures of the shelter program. Angeles is staying at a facility that is under constant reconstruction. Madison is a very old facility, so you can imagine all the dust particles and debris that is circulating around that place. Plus, many of the residents there are doing drugs inside the facility. With a combination of dust and the aromas from the drug smells, Angeles her breathing problem has been greatly affected. In the 2 years that Angeles has been there at Madison, she's been rushed to the hospital at least 12 times. Recently, I just received my Social Security and SSI benefits, but the biggest problem that we're having now is finding affordable permanent housing. Affordable housing not only means being able to afford the rent, but being able to live in a place where Angeles and I wouldn't be afraid to leave out the front door. Angeles and I want to be productive members of the society, and we're both working on improving our medical, financial, and educational situation. Presently, I'm registered at UDC taking medical billing and coding. Angeles, right now with the problems that she's having at Madison and being homeless, she's not motivated. And one thing about my daughter, she's very talented. She wants to one day open up her own production company, but right now she's not focused. She don't even have the drive to do that. If you look at her artwork, you would be amazed at the talent that this child has. So today is that's the reason why I'm here today to speak to y'all. I left a copy of this, and my phone number is here if y'all ever want to get in contact with me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for this opportunity to testify. My name is Letitia Lloyd, and I'm a resident of 1800 Minnesota Avenue Southeast in Ward 8. I'm a parent who is unemployed and disabled. I formerly had a need for affordable housing and have since found it. I am here because I formerly experienced homelessness and displacement from my neighborhood due to the high cost of housing. The reason I experienced homelessness and displacement was due to a loss of income. I was able to use DC-funded programs which helped me to improve my situation. The supports which were in place allowed me to find affordable housing. I'm very thankful for my ability to use these programs. I received help from Redford City, who referred me to ERAP and Housing Counseling Services. Housing Counseling Services helped me to prioritize a list of my needs over my wants. The structure and support of these programs helped me to make better decisions. You see, when you're facing a situation of homelessness, it can be very stressful. And you make decisions based on the cause of a lot of anxiety. You go into what they call survival mode. You make emotional decisions rather than strategic ones. With the help of these programs, I was able to prioritize my needs over my wants and avoid the survivalistic type thinking. Again, with the help of these programs, I was able to identify and secure affordable housing. Another reason this was so important to me because my daughter was 17 at the time of my homelessness, and she was able to receive structured housing and avoid further displacement, finish high school, and acquire employment. Without these programs, I can tell you personally, I would have crashed and burned. because of, for whatever reason, they give you structure. They don't provide a Band-Aid solution to the problem. Rather, they help you to put a plan in place to solve the problem and prevent homelessness in the future. I believe that if these programs are not expanded, myself and others like me will not be able to access the services I've needed to stabilize myself and my child. I would like to thank the committee for listening to me, and I would like to reiterate that affordable housing is important to me. And in fact, on July 3rd of this year, I secured affordable housing in my own community for myself and my daughter. And everybody in these programs are not here because of worthlessness, but in fact because we are in situations that are beyond our control. Thank you very much.